Happy New Year! Please don't mind my voice. My voice is beautiful. Happy New Year to you guys. It is the month of January and we are very happy to be here. By the time you'll be seeing this, yes, it is 2024. What am I saying? 2025, please. And I'm most grateful to be here filming and saying something to you guys. It's been a very long while, even though I did tax myself the previous month to show up here, but it didn't happen and I am trying again. So I hope you all here are also happy to be doing what you're doing, or you're happy with what you're doing. That aside, so in today's video I've come to share with you a little trick that I learned, more like a tip as to how, because of course I believe that every person must have written a New Year resolution or a New Year plan or something. So I want to use myself as an example. One of the plans I have for this year is to post 2 videos every week. This has always been the plan, but yes, I struggle and I am here again. It is not a crime. The only crime that I would be doing is for me to give up and say, oh, okay, I'm not doing it because I'm struggling. That would be wrong of me. So yes, I'm back again saying that I want to post 2 videos. That aside, here's the plan. Instead of you to make a 12-month plan that is quite long, something that you're not able to even track because of how long, imagine you say you want to do something for a year, maybe by the half of the year you would have lost track of it or something, or maybe might have given up. So the trick here is you making plans for 3 months. We have 12 months in a year, so you can just divide this thing by 3 months each, and that will give you like a quarter of four different quarters. That's from January to March and thereon. So because the reason why you are seeing this video right now is because I was drafting out my own plan, and from my calendar I just noticed that, oh, I'm supposed to post a video by Thursday, which is 2nd of January, which is today that you'll be seeing this. And that is why I am here, because I want to start what I'm preaching. So what's the trick? You do 3 months each. 3 months, that will give you 4 different quarters, and completing the 12 months that you're supposed to do. So for each of these 3 months, I think it's a very short period of time where you'll be able to sit back and reflect. Let's say by the end of March, you can sit down and reflect, oh, was I able to achieve this or do this or do that? If not, what should I do differently? Because it's very easy for you to just sit down and reflect on it, unlike when you're waiting for the 12 whole months, and by the time you know it, a year is past. So the trick here is to do, that is my trick. That is not my trick. I learned this from Adeife, and I think I want to put that into practice because it makes sense. So yeah, from what I have here now, yes, I will make a 12 months, that is a year plan, my goal, what I want. And for each of these things that I've been able to put, I want to bring them out and put it in this 3 months plan that I have, so that I will know which comes first, which is achievable. By the end of these 3 months, I would say, okay, if I wasn't able to achieve 1 or 2 things, what other better way should I do it? And so I have to re-strategize. Very easy for me. So yes, that is the plan. The whole aim of this thing, when you have a plan, something you're looking at and something you feel like you're working with, I think it helps you be able to achieve 1 or 2 things, depending on how determined you are. Regardless, we're going to put God first because He's the master planner. But of course, you as human, you have your own role to play, which is what we are doing. Of course, we all know the joy that comes from you actually achieving what you've set your mind to do. You know that fulfillment that comes from it. I can't explain. You will be able to explain better when you do something like that. So, did I mention that your plan should be very smart, very specific, measurable, achievable, reliable, and of course time-based? So for instance, I want to learn a tech skill. When is that? When is that tech skill coming up? Have you registered? When do you intend on registering? So it will be best, instead of you writing on your plan, learn a tech skill today. Learn a tech skill this year. It will be best you say you should have researched on it, or even if you've not, you can say research on a tech skill in the month of February and begin classes in the month of March. This is something you always will look at. So probably you forgot, because of course there are so many activities that could distract you from this. You can easily, and I like to write my dates. I like to write dates whenever I'm penning down something. It gives me this joy of fulfillment. Let me show you from, don't laugh at me, but there's a joy that comes from you seeing something and the dates, and you look back and you're like, oh, I'm better now, or oh, I did this so time, so day, and look at where you are now. The growth process, it's not something that I can explain. But hey, please, your plan should be smart, so that you don't just talk for talking sake. Smart. Don't just say, I want to make money this year. How much do you want to make? You say you want to have $1 million savings plan. When you're specific on those things, there's a question that comes next. Okay, what will I do to achieve this? I want to have $1 million in my bank account by the end of March. The next question that should be popping in your head is, oh, what am I doing to be able to get this money? Or what will I do to be able to get this money? And so you start working towards it. So you get the whole smart something. So that is that. With that being said, I hope I've been able to convince you on a better way to write your plan and not to confuse you. I will see you guys in my next video. Look out for this face more often. I am Judithrita. I didn't introduce myself from the very beginning because I was just so quick on wanting to put out this video here. Don't forget to subscribe and like my video. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.